Well, good morning, everybody. Another gloomy day, and it's only going to get to low 60s. But it's Friday, thank gosh. Get a couple days off. It's only going to be 60 degrees tomorrow and rainy. So we may do all our chores tomorrow. I have some errands to run tonight. Get some supplies for my days off. Things like that. But maybe tomorrow we'll run and get insurance and plates. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Would be a nice day just to lay in the van, take a relaxing day off of doing anything. Sometimes you need those days. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I checked all three of my batteries, and the one BMS system is not reading correctly again. I'm pretty sure it's probably the one I arced out. But the solar controller shuts off. So, and we're at like 14 or 13 something. Whatever it gets to, I can't remember now. It's early. My mind's not awake yet. But the solar, they're all hooked to the bus bar. They're all getting the same charge. They're all pulling the same. But that one, when I arced it out, that's what started my battery issues. Again, we're going to be bumpy because I can't get the phone to hold on where I want it. But what I'll probably do is when I do my chores and errands, that'll be a lot of driving. So we'll probably run the DC to DC on the way home tonight, and then whatever day we do our errands. Friday, or my second day off, today's Friday, is going to be sunny. But we'll just run the DC to DC until it shuts off, and then I'll reset that BMS again. It stays with the others for a while once I reset it, and then after a while it just forgets where it is again. But I know the battery's fine. But we're almost to the main road, which means I'm heading to work. All right. Nice to have that solo stove working better with the new pellets. All right. We will see you on the flip side. Well, good evening, everybody. Well, by the time I got back to camp, it was very dark. Stopped and got some groceries. Didn't fill up the water tank. I'll do that tomorrow. I did fill up the diesel heater. And then I went to try to pull ahead to fill up the Rotopacks that Gene sent me. Thank you very much. And the darn thing wouldn't take my debit card. So we'll try that tomorrow. But I don't think I'm going to go to the DMV tomorrow. Got a bunch of chores to do still. I've got packages that I have to pick up. Now that I know what the issue was, again, and it was a problem with the phone. But I've been wanting one of those clip-on mics anyways. So I have two different ones. One was delivered the other day. One is going to be delivered tomorrow. The one I know won't work. I tried to cancel it, but it was too late. It won't plug into my phone because I have a case on it. So the other one's got a little cable and it should work. So pick that up, do all the laundry, fill the water tank. lawn, everything we have to do. But we'll just have a decent day. I need to buy a power strip for the back of the van. There are only so many ports on my inverter. One of them goes to my regular household plug that you'd have in your house. One of them goes to my air fryer. I didn't want to put them on the same. Technically, it could have held it, but it was right to the limit. So I wanted to put them separate. That leaves me one port. So if I'm charging my Milwaukee tools or things like that, which I like to leave plugged in, so every time I use the inverter, it charges up my Milwaukee batteries. Well, then if I want to use my air compressor, I got to climb in there, change it out. Or if I wanted to use something else, I'd have to climb in there, change it out. So I'm going to buy one of those power strips, affix that to the wall of the van, because everything on there is going to be lower wattage, voltage, same voltage, but lower watts. Nothing big draw. Then I can plug in multiple things and don't have to worry about it. Don't know if I'll be able to do that tomorrow. I'll buy it, but it's supposed to be kind of cruddy tomorrow. We'll see. But another day. Thank gosh it's the weekend. And then my second day off, it's supposed to be nice. Things going down. So if my second day off is nicer, maybe we'll try to do something fun. If we get all our chores done. Of course, it's going to be cold, not going to be hot or warm. Only going to be like high as 60. But all right. Sorry, I thought it was going to keep a nice flame for a little while. Wow, it's really dying off. Well, hold on. I'll turn the lights on. All right, that's a little better probably for you guys. Thing was doing so nice and fun. Guess, oh, great, now we're completely out. The wood I'm burning I don't like. But, is what it is. A little fire starter in there. Light that back up. Yeah, cheap pellets. But rather buy cheaper ones than more expensive ones. Anyways, I forgot where I was. But Thursday, we'll try to get our chores done. Thursday. Why did I say Thursday? Then, hopefully I can get that put in there. I think I should be able to at least get that put in there tomorrow, that power strip. And then, on our second day off, maybe we'll do something fun. Hopefully. But, anyways, as I said, there was an issue with a update with the Samsung phone. Again, I hate updates. But hopefully the volume is good now. And hopefully with the new thing I'm buying, it's going to work out. We'll see. All right. Going to be another cold night. I forgot to say if I did this or not. But I filled the diesel heater up and then pulled forward, replaced the hose or nozzle, pulled forward, and it wouldn't let my debit card go through a second time. So I didn't get to fill up the roto packs that Gene sent me. Again, thank you. If I said that a minute ago, I apologize. I'm just relaxing. It's late, tired, ready to go to bed. Obviously, I'm going to sit out here for a little while longer. The fire's going. But, all right, guys, gals. As always, thank you for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate it. Thanks for staying in there. And you guys have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you tomorrow on Jellybean Outdoors for another day in my life. It's van life. I love it. I'm glad to be in it. Don't want anything to change.